Hello everybody, my name is Enemai Gaiva, a teacher, a trainer and a life coach. You're welcome back to our YouTube channel on Lit Up Coaching, and we will be having another wonderful coaching session right now. Over the weeks we've been looking at different habits or different things that you have to change in your life or put in place for you to be successful. And we've been, mentioning some major keys to success. These are keys that people that have gone before us, that have been successful, have put in place in their lives, and they were successful. As I always mention, success is predictable. The moment you know the principles of success and you are able to replicate them or put to action those principles in your life, then you will be successful. So today we'll be looking at another important key, which is time focus. For you to be successful, you have to be time focused. And I will define time by saying that time is the past, the present, and the future. How do I mean? You have to be able to remember the past in everything you do. The past is a teaching or a training that you have gone to in order for you to be able to control and determine your present. Now, you must not allow your past to control you or your present, but you should be able to use the past to learn as a learning process into making your present very good or successful. Secondly, you have to notice that time, as I said, is the past and the present. So for you to be able to work with time, you have to be able to use the present to change and control your future. The present is today. Every action you take today will determine how your tomorrow will be. So you have to be able to use your time, your present, to be able to change and control your future. Thirdly, thing you have to notice in the definition of time is that be prepared for the future. How? You have to be prepared for the future by controlling your actions today. As I mentioned before, your actions today will determine what your future is. So how do you prepare for the future? By controlling your actions today, by putting in place changes that will bring about success in your life tomorrow. There is something that is said by my friend over here, which is Dale Carnegie. He said, remember that today is the tomorrow you were worried about. So focus on your time, because number one, time is equal time is equal to everybody. Everybody has the same time. The same 24 hours you have is the same 24 hours that Warren Buffett has, that Bill Gates has, that everybody has. But what you use your time to do, that 24 hours to do, is what will determine the result. If you decide to use your 24 hours to sleep, then you will get the result of sleeping. As the Bible says, a little sleep, a little slumber. And what will happen? He said that poverty will come onto you like an armed robber. So if you determine to use your time to sleep or to waste away drinking, to waste away having fun, then you will get the results that it gives unto you. So you have to be focused on time because of that. Because how you use your time today will determine the results you have. Everybody has equal time. What you use for will determine what your tomorrow will be. Another thing that we have to focus on time because of is that time is a capital that has to be invested. The mistake the unsuccessful man makes is that he thinks time is just something that is given by God, and he doesn't know that it is a capital that has been given to him for him to invest in. Would you play with the money? Would you play with your salary? Would you play with it? Would you wrongly invest your salary and expect a profit? No. The same thing with time. If you wrongly invest your time, you will get a wrong, or you will have no investment. you will have no profit. So the way you invest your time will determine what profits you get. Start thinking of your time as an investment. Every 1 hour is an investment. What do you use it to do? What do you invest it in? Thirdly, we have to focus on time, because don't tie your earnings to the amount of time you spend working. This is the quickest way to remain poor. To tie your earnings, the amount you make, to the amount of time you work. It will never balance out. It will never even out. The rich man has understood, or the successful man understands, that even while he's sleeping, he should be able to put something in place that will earn him money. That's why it's always advised to invest in shares and other things, in stocks and in shares. Why? Because even while you are asleep, your money is counting. But you can take it a step further. Look at Bill Gates, for instance. You can control the function of sales. The moment you control the functions of sales, your sales will be ongoing 24 hours while you are busy doing other things. The successful men have time for so many other things. Time to study, time to keep fit, to exercise, time to think. But when you tie your earnings to the amount of time you're working, the moment you spend your time exercising, that means that is time lost, that is earnings lost. So you have to be able to separate the two. Number 4, time cannot be cheated. You cannot buy time, you cannot sell time. It cannot be cheated. So because time cannot be cheated, what you have to do now, you have to do right now. You cannot buy more time. Everybody has a limited amount of time they will spend on this earth. So you have to be focused on making the best of the time you have right now. Number 5, focus on time, because you don't have time to waste. Be focused on each task you have to do each day. You know, one of the mistakes I used to make, when I'm at work, I will be thinking, oh, I've not been able to have time for my family. There's no time for me to take them out, for me to hang out with my children. I'm so busy at the office. I'm busy thinking about what I need to do at home. And this affects my work and reduces the amount of work I'm able to do in the time I have. And then, you know the funny thing? When it's now the weekend and I'm with my family, I will be thinking about the amount of work I have to do. How many of you has this happened to? I know a lot. You'll be thinking about the amount of work you have to do. Oh, I have this report I have to finish. I have this mails I have to send out. I have this thing I have to check. And because you are busy doing that, you are not actually 100% where you are with your family. So in both ways, you waste time. So don't waste time. If you are having your bath, have your bath quick. Hello everybody, I hope you're enjoying our teaching on time focus. Do stay tuned for the part 2 of this teaching.